Do you want to be in the YouTube video as well? I think you're everyone's favorite. Hello, my name is Steph Bartlett. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I share all things farm life, wellness, travel, and most importantly, all things be wildly you. Today's YouTube video is going to look a little bit different. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to give you some farm life stuff. I'll give you a little update of what's been happening over the past week. But once I've given you this little update, I'm thinking I want to light our little fire over there. We're going to have a little fireside chat because I want to get a little bit more personal with you, a little insight into why I've created this YouTube channel and why I always say be wildly you and live life your way at the end of every single video. I tell you what, it's so refreshing to see a bit more green around the place at the moment. But anyway, I don't need to give you an update now. Let's get into the video. I will share what's been happening on the farm and a little bit of an insight into why I have this YouTube channel. Let's go. Let's go. I never know how to do the let's go. Like I need an okay, let's go. It'll do.
Burn a little brighter every day, swimming in the tide against the waves, and I can hold my breath until they crash. Never been the type to
Farmer Rod, you're back from Adelaide. What the hell have you done this time?
Oh, just a bit of a shoulder injury. Just need your new joint put in my shoulder. Nothing major. Still got one arm that works.
So you just recovered from a hip replacement and now you need a shoulder recon.
That's trouble being a farmer and getting over 70.
Yeah, you're going to be 71 next week actually, aren't you?
Yeah, that's correct.
What age do you act? How the way you rush around on the farm?
Sometimes 90, sometimes 40.
This guy doesn't know how to slow down. So I thought Dad needed a shoulder recon, but no, he needs an actual shoulder replacement. But anyway, that aside, it's been a good week on the farm. We have had over 20 mil of rain, which is fantastic. And it came the day after we got a heap of urea out on the crops. So that was bloody perfect. And whilst we've been getting the rain, which is awesome, we are still feeding ewes lambing, and I did help with that on Monday. This is what we want to avoid, all the sheep running, just hoping their lambs keep up with them. But anyway, the feed is growing and hopefully this feeding can stop soon. And speaking of feeding sheep, the other thing we've been feeding is crossbred lambs, and this week I helped Dad move all the crossbred lamb feeders and then move the lambs into other paddocks as well. The little Harrys, these little crossies.
Yeah, they're the bottoms of the farm, don't it?
The little ones?
Yeah.
Yep.
Smallest. Is that on the right?
As you can see, there is not much green in the paddock, hence it's time to move them. So my job is to drive the ute with the trailer. We load it up with hay, take it out to the paddock where we're going to move the crossbred lambs to. Then Dad follows out in the loader, he gets the hay off the back of the trailer, we put them in the paddock, and then we go get the feeders and all the other stuff, but I'll talk you through it as we go. What are we doing now?
Putting these over the top of the hay.
Okay. We taking these into another paddock?
Taking them to another paddock and putting them on the hay we put there.
Yep, awesome. Oh, you have to lock them. Oh, when you move them.
Give them strength. Plus when you put them over the bale. Put them over the bale, will they'll fit, otherwise they go in there, they won't fit.
So now that my trailer is empty because Dad took the hay off the trailer, we're now going to put these, I don't know, what do you call these? Like the things that go over the hay. He's going to put them on the trailer and then I'll drive them out to where we just put the hay bales and we'll put them over the top. So I jump back in the ute, drive the ute with the trailer and these things that go over the top of the hay to the paddock where we're going to move the crossbred lambs. You'll see there's a bit of green in the paddock. Normally there would be a lot more lucerne, but this drought, I tell you what, it's been testing us. We've had some rain, so it is starting to grow, but it's definitely not where it would normally be at. And you'll also see I've pulled off a biscuit of the hay just because the hay bales are a little bit too wide for these things going over the top, and I also cut off the strings, get that all ready. There's quite a few feeders to move, so we get a good little system happening. Works well. Make sure I unlock these, push them in. Bloody beautiful. On this side, it's kind of already pushed in. Grab the string, and then we're off to do another couple of feeders. I love how inquisitive they are. They're actually super cute. Now we move these feeders full of barley. These little Harrys will be very happy to change paddocks. Then I just need to guide Dad with the forks, make sure he can pick it up in one piece. Keep going. Down. Can you point it down? Yeah. Straight. Hang on, the sheep are in it. Get out of there. They're out. Yep. They're hungry. Hungry little sheepies. Once the feeders were moved to the new paddocks where we need to move the lambs to, we moved the lambs to those paddocks. I tell you what, I wish I got footage of that, but I did not have time. Those little buggers did not want to go through the gate. Don't normally ride shotgun with a sheep. The next day it was time to head out and fill up those barley feeders with our Broma grain cart again. That thing comes in so handy. And Farmer Rod had a sore shoulder. We now know why. So I was there to do a bit of the heavy lifting. So I've got the bag there. I pour that into the Broma cart and it mixes these pellets in with the barley. Apologies for these narrow videos every now and then. I hadn't planned on using this content for YouTube. I should have filmed more, but this is all part of learning the process. I need to learn that I need a certain day dedicated to filming for YouTube so I can make sure I get all the footage I need instead of just getting little snippets here and there. Anyhow, this is once we filled up the feeders, put the lids on, and we are good to go. So as you can see, they have more green feed out here. The lucerne is growing. It's not as high. There would normally be way more lucerne, but hey, it's a start. They should be happy with that. I tell you what, this past week has been absolutely freezing. I reckon one day the maximum was about 9 degrees and it said it felt like, you know how the forecast says feels like, it was 2.9 degrees or something. So safe to say, I have been going through the firewood like there's no tomorrow, and Mum and Dad have been as well. This is me filling up their wood box here. I like that I can help them out with this. This week I've also been teaching yoga classes. So this is a venue where I teach one yoga class. I love this space so much. It's just beautiful. And then I also teach yoga at another town in this space here. And because it was at night, I was like, I'm going to make it really pretty. I bought my fairy lights from my 40th birthday party and I thought I'm going to set them up. I think it looks kind of cool. I hope they like it. So when they walk in, they will see this. Time for our little fireside chat. I need to go get some newspaper, some matches. Got to pull up a queue, go find a chair. I reckon I'll grab one from the shearing shed. Might even get myself a little drink and let's chat. Come on, Coco. You want to come too? Up you get. Up. You can do it. Come on. Up you get. Come on. Up. Good girl. Good girl. like you're about to drive off. You're in the driver's seat. You're gonna drive. As far as the old utes go, this one's my favourite. You look pretty comfy in here too, Coco. Alright, I'm all about work smarter, not harder. Alright, so we're going to use this to light the fire. Sit there. I don't know how to use this thing done. Oh, you can't carry it, your arm's buggered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be funny, it's made by Rodney.
Made by Rodney. Firebug Rodney. That's actually funny. Okay, so how does this thing work in case I want to light the fire like this again?
Turn that tap on. The hand that works.
Yeah.
That's all right. Turn that tap on. Under that a little bit so the air can go in.
Yep.
And tip it up. There she goes.
I said petrol, it's diesel, isn't it?
Diesel with a little bit of petrol in it.
Okay.
You don't want petrol, we blow yourself up.
Okay. Glad I asked you to do this, not me. It's been raining, that's why I thought this might be... Oh, we're looking good.
A little bit more to help it.
Much easier than how I was going to do it. Oh shit. This did not go to plan, but we're here and I'm excited to have this little chat to you. I just want to explain why my mission is be wildly you and live life your way, because that is something that's quite deep and personal to me, and it's like my mission behind all the things I create, my offerings for work, these videos, the lot. And I also want to let you know why I've created this YouTube channel, what I want to create, what I'm hoping to achieve by doing so, and how you're already helping me with that so much. The Be Wildly You thing came about when I started doing more content creation. It was around when I was 30, so 10 years ago now. I was feeling really stuck in my business, and I realized it was because I was too scared to get visible, put myself out there on social media. With a personal brand business, you need to be visible. You need people to see you. You need to be able to share your message. And I was so scared of judgment from other people. It's like, but if I put myself in a video, what if I look stupid, or what are people going to think, or people are going to think I'm full of myself? But through not showing up, it was like I was getting suffocated through all these layers of not being true to who I truly am. I was being someone else just to try and fit in or play it safe. Through me facing my fear of judgment, I really put myself out there. To now feeling confident in who I am, I know who I am, and I think through me going through this journey, I just wish so much for other people to feel free to be themselves. And then as for this YouTube channel, I just love creating videos. I love it. I want to get better at creating videos. I want to create videos that are kind of like art, but they also tell a story and they inspire. The thing is, I'm getting a good response from people at the moment about my YouTube videos, and you just never know what it could lead to. You never know who could be watching this video right now and think, oh, Steph would be really good to do XYZ. I just feel like opportunities are going to come from this. And of course, we have the farm life stuff here. I know that I can't live at this farm forever. It will sell one day. There's no one to pass the farm on to, just because of the way the partnership is set up, and none of us are really interested in being farmers, to be honest. So it's really cool to be able to capture some farm life whilst we have it. And I think of my nieces and nephews. They're really little at the moment, and I think after the farm has sold one day, how cool that they'll be able to look back at these videos and see what Nanny and Papa's farm was like. As for how you are already helping my channel, you watching, that helps me get the watch hours up. You give me a bit of purpose. If I was making videos and no one was watching them, I'd be like, what am I doing? Should I really be spending time doing this? I feel like I'm starting to settle in a bit now. Just might go get myself a cheeky little port. Feel like I need some biscuits and dip. Might see if Farmer Rod, Dad and Farmy Kami, my mum, want to come down. Got an extra couple of chairs for them. It's nothing like sitting around a fire, hey, and having a little chat. One thing is for sure, I will always be a country gal at heart. No matter where I end up, who knows where I'll live when I can no longer live here at the farm, but nature, being out in wide open space, that is my happy place. I just want to get really good at making videos. really good. So every week, every Sunday, you know, there's going to be a new YouTube video and you're just like, I can't wait to watch this. It's like your little escape, something enjoyable to watch, hopefully a bit inspiring, your nature fix. That's the plan. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Whether you're here for the farm life stuff, the deeper chats around Be Wildly You, or maybe just the creative energy, seeing what I bring to life as I strive towards being a full-time content creator. Whatever reason you're here, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for following along. Until next time, be wildly you and live life your way. See ya. Oh, just quickly. And if you want to keep up to date with my videos moving forward, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost a cent. It just means that you won't miss any of my future videos. And give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much. Bye.
Can't stop, won't stop, just like a rolling stone.